Welcome to Sunrise Serials. I'm your host, Richard Pochard, and today we continue ever onward with The Shadow of the Eagle. And we'll start by looking at the actors playing the board of directors of the aviation company, one of whom, or so we were told last week, is the real Shadow of the Eagle. Oh, does that mean he knows what evil lurks in the hearts of condors? First, we have Major Evans, played by Richard Tucker. He had some distinctive firsts in his career. He was in Wings, which won the very first Best Picture Oscar. He was in The Jazz Singer, the first movie with sound. He was the first official member of the Screen Actors Guild. And if he seems a tad familiar, he played Professor Gordon in the first Flash Gordon serial, which was the first serial shown here on Sunrise Serials. Mr. Danby is played by Walter Miller, whose career started in 1911 working for the legendary D.W. Griffith. A man devoted to his craft, he actually died of a heart attack while on the set of a Gene Autry Western he was co-starring in. Next we have Ward, played by Kenneth Harlan. Probably his greatest claim to fame is that he was the Zsa Zsa Gabor of his time, getting married 9 times. He died of an aneurysm while still a successful actor. One might suspect from exhaustion. Pat O'Malley, not to be confused with J. Pat O'Malley, plays Ames. O'Malley was a popular leading man in the silent era, but his voice was somewhat lacking when movies switched to sound. He was relegated to smaller and smaller roles. However, he still worked over 50 years in the industry with an impressive 440 roles to his credit. Next, we have the late Mr. Clark, who spilled the beans about one of his partners being behind the goings-on, played by Edmund Burns. Burns was another actor who achieved popularity in silent films, but couldn't make the cut when sound came into vogue. After this serial, nearly all of his roles were uncredited bit parts, and he left the industry 4 years later. And finally, we have Lloyd Whitlock as Mr. Green. Whitlock was yet another actor whose silent career was more successful than his sound career, although he fared a little better than some of the others. Whew! Even I got tired of hearing me talk on that one. So let's get going with Chapter 9, When Thieves Fall Out.
A mysterious criminal who calls himself the Eagle is plotting against the directors of an airplane factory, whom he has tried to frighten with warnings written on the sky in smoke and fire. The directors have reason to suspect that the Eagle is Nathan Gregory, owner of a small carnival show, who has accused them of stealing from him an invention that is worth a fortune. Craig McCoy, stunt flyer with the carnival, learns that Gregory and his daughter Jean have gone to the factory for a showdown with the directors and follows to protect them.
You've built this business on the invention you stole from me. Let McCoy go and I'll sign over all my rights to the invention.
Do you really mean to say that you had such an invention?
Certainly I did.
Then it's you who've been threatening us.
No, I've never threatened you. That's just a charge you've trumped up against me because you robbed me and wanted to get rid of me.
Oh, that's idiotic.
Man, that's the last time I don't take the elevator.
Now, wait a minute. You can't buy McCoy's release from us, Gregory. In the first place, we haven't got him. In the second place, we're not afraid of your claim. We bought a legitimate patent from the man who invented it.
Prove that last statement, and I'll believe you're not holding McCoy prisoner.
Green, you bought the patent. Isn't the bill of sale in the safe?
Why, yes, of course. Certainly.
Get it, will you please?
All right. Here it is.
The eagle!
Don't let him get away!
He killed my father!
I've got him! I've got him! I've got him! McCoy, so you're the eagle after all.
You killed Daddy, the best friend you've ever had.
Why, Gene, I didn't... Well, he isn't dead.
He's not dead yet.
Someone call the police. Let's put him in a chair. Police headquarters. Ward, guard the door.
Yes, sir.
Police headquarters, send a couple of men to Evans Aeroplane Factory. Right away.
What happened? Who hit me?
Craig.
Craig?
Yes. The man you've treated like your own son.
But I can't believe it. Why, Craig wasn't even here.
Well, it is true. We caught him here just after the lights went out.
It's all clear to me now. McCoy has been trying to blackmail us on the strength of what you told him about your invention.
That isn't true, is it, Craig?
No, it isn't. One of these men is a blackmailer who is trying to get control of the company by scaring the rest of them into selling their shares.
Oh, nonsense. He came here to get that bill of sale and struck you down to get it.
Search him, boys.
He hasn't got it. Well, if he hasn't got it, where is it?
Well, gentlemen, no one has left the room since the bill of sale disappeared. Why don't you all submit to a search?
That sounds reasonable to me. I'll be the first. But who's going to do the searching?
Well, Mr. Gregory was unconscious when the paper disappeared. He couldn't have taken it.
I don't know. We saw his disappearing act yesterday.
What's that?
The window.
The dick is in.
Look here. Hey, fellas! Go! Hurry up! Get over this! Get out of that room! Hurry up! Go!
He went that way.
Thanks, Gene.
Get the bill of sale. It's in the wastebasket.
Wait. Whoever put it in there will be back to get it. Now's our chance to find out who's at the bottom of all this trouble. Don't move. I've got you covered. I knew the guilty man had come back for that paper. So you're behind all this, are you, Major Evans?
You mean
No, you're
the
all
man
wrong.
at the top
I
is
knew
the man
bill
at
of sale
the
was
bottom?
hidden in the basket, and I came back here for the same reason you did, to catch the thief when he returned.
Then why were you reaching into the wastepaper basket?
Well, I just wanted to
Look!
make sure.
The wastebasket!
Wait a minute. I know who got it. It was Green. I recognized the ring on his finger.
Well, that clears you.
Yes, but they'll never believe it until you get the bill of sale back.
The police. I'll have to make a run for it, but I have a plan to get that bill of sale back. Now listen. This gives us two chances. If the first one fails, I'll be there to make my play, and we're bound to win. Get your father in the car and get the motor running.
And head out on the highway.
I've got him. It's me you've got, you fool.
If the police were that easy to fool in real life, we'd all be criminals.
Did you catch him? No, he got away in the car. Which way did he go? He went with Gregory and his daughter. You can catch him at the carnival.
Hey, didn't there used to be a carnival
No,
here?
Well, that's funny. I thought sure the troupe would keep the show going. Well, what's the matter? Why isn't the show going on?
The show's closed, Skipper. This measly double-crosser has clapped an attachment on it. For the 2 weeks pay you owe him.
Mr. Gregory?
Yes. Good night. You rat.
Hey, Sheriff! You forgot your hat. Give it to me. Wise guy. Ooh!
Never mind, Daddy. We'll get the show back somehow.
But it's all I had.
No, it isn't, Mr. Gregory. You're still the inventor of an airplane attachment that's making a fortune.
Yes. For the directors of the Evans Airplane Company.
Yes, but Major Evans is on our side now.
What good does that do?
Plenty. Green turned off those lights and snatched that bill of sale away from you because it's a forgery. And I'm going to prove that to Major Evans.
But what good does that do, Father?
Oh, when Major Evans knows that Green's claim is a fake, he'll recognize your father's rights and give him a square deal.
You could buy a dozen carnivals then, Dad.
I'm leaving in a minute to go after that bill of sale. And I think with your help, we can get it.
You can always count on me, brother.
Sure.
Well, now, here's what we'll do. Well, Skipper, I think our troubles are about over. Come on, Henry.
I'm glad you've come. I'm tired of running from the law.
The directors have withdrawn their charges against you, Gregory. It's Craig McCoy we want.
He's not here.
Okay, but he's on his way here, and we'll wait till he comes.
Major Evans to see you, sir.
Nobody trusts a butler these days.
Have you got the bill of sale, Green?
Why, what makes you think that?
Come on, don't stall. We've got to work fast. Gregory and his gang are on their way here to get it right now.
We'd be crazy to take that out of there. They'll never know where to look for the safe.
They'll ransack the whole house. Don't take any chances.
McCoy! Housebreaking, huh? Phone the police, Major.
Line's dead. Somebody's cut the wire.
Oh, yeah. Why did you come sneaking into my house?
To get the bill of sale.
I see. And how did you plan to get that bill of sale?
Well, I figured on getting in here and finding out where the safe is. And you'll admit I accomplished that much.
Yeah. And then?
Well, then I planned to knock the vase over so that you'd come running in. And that worked out all right.
All right, go on. Keep talking.
Well, my next move was to keep you talking while my partner got into the next room and sneaked the bill of sale out of the safe. And we seem to have accomplished that, too.
A trick, eh? Bring him in here. You sure had me worried with that cock and bull story.
Well, if you think that bill of sale is in the safe now, you still have something to worry about.
What's all the kidding about, anyway?
All right, Major, keep him covered. And now, Mr. Green, I'll relieve you of that paper.
Stand back, McCoy. Give me the paper, Green. Come on, give it to me.
So you've double-crossed me, have you, Major? Well, you're not so smart.
Don't move, Evans.
Always have 2 or 3 strings to your bow, Major.
fool. We're in a fine jam now. Give me that bill of sale.
Come and get it.
Those henchmen are everywhere! Maybe we should learn a little more about them tomorrow. Meanwhile, let me know how I'm doing in the comments, and as always, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Is the carnival keeping the police entertained? Have we solved the mystery with 3 episodes to go? Why didn't they let the dummy drive the getaway car? Surprises await us in Chapter 10, The Man Who Knew. Knew what? We'll have to find out tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.